DSLR cameras may be out of fashion for casual snapping as everyone turns to their increasingly good mobile phones for stills and video, but they do have one huge ergonomic advantage: a proper grip. Every DSLR and full-size camera has a nice wedge on the end which enables you to hold the camera securely and stably while shooting. Phones do not, and although you can shoot with them, of course, they're just not ideal. Enter this product from Shoulderpod, the S1 smartphone rig. Rig is probably too ambitious a term, but it is a very useful, albeit very simple device, a grip for your phone, as the picture on the box illustrates. Inside you get three parts: the main wedge, which comprises a tube with padded jaws at either end which fit round your phone, a screw-in bottom section to give you more to hold and a better shaped grip, and a leather strap which helps keep the unit tight and secure when filming. Putting it on is easy, although a little time consuming, at least the first time you do it. You unscrew the top of the grip, which is spring-loaded and therefore expands the gap between the jaws, and you keep doing this, testing it against your mobile phone until the gap is just big enough to squeeze your phone in. Then press the jaws down with one hand so they're holding the phone firmly, and tighten up the screw firstly to just firm and then one more turn after that. Shoulderpod, and we at TubeShooter, are very keen to emphasise that you should not over-tighten the screw in case you crack your phone. That would be bad. So be gentle, but when done, give it a tug or two to make sure the phone is secure. You don't want it falling out through being too loose either. Next, take the strap and position it under the screw thread on the grip's base. Take that bottom knob and screw it on through the hole in the strap. Congratulations, you now have an assembled grip, which, as you can see, gives you a more substantial hold on your mobile phone, especially one-handed. It's odd, but it really does work. You feel more stable when holding the phone, and it's easier, at least on this iPhone for example, to access the start-stop button without joggling the phone as you might if handheld. There are a couple of other tricks up the S1 sleeve. Here it is being used as a desktop stand, which I've rather grown to like when I'm in the office. You don't have to keep the strap and bottom grip on in this position, of course. You can just use it with the main jaws section like this. If you're using the phone for audio recording, such as a journalist's note-taking during an interview, it's a handy stand for that too. On its end, it even forms a very basic one-position stand, perhaps for a selfie or something. That screw thread on the bottom is for more than just the other part of the grip though. It's a standard 1/4-20 hole, so you can attach it to many photography accessories, from boom poles and selfie sticks to proper tripods. Just beware, on some tripod plates the guide prong won't move out of the way, as on this Sachtler, so the S1 hasn't got space to screw on. On our Liebeck, as you can see, the guide prong pushes away and you can mount the S1. Unlike some other phone grips, like this one from Rode, which only fits specific iPhone models and the phone has to be out of its case, the S1 clamps onto almost any phone, and it doesn't matter if it's still in its case, so that saves you some bother. The minimum jaw opening, allowing for the thickness of a phone, is about 48mm and the maximum 93. And the jaws are padded and angled, so you should be able to fit pretty much any phone into the device. We reiterate that warning about not over-tightening the clamp though. In conclusion, we like the Shoulderpod. It's very simple, but does make the phone easier to hold when filming. Now, if we're being picky, we'd like the bottom part to be a fraction longer for our hands. And as you're never going to carry the phone around with the S1 attached because it is a bit bulky, we'd like a quicker mechanism to lock it into place rather than the screw thread. But for the price, if you take your phone filming seriously, this is a neat accessory that gives you the confidence of a proper grip. Thanks for watching. If this video was useful, how about clicking that like button? And while you're there, click on that subscribe button too, so you'll never miss a video on this channel. Goodbye.